Alright, ladies and gents, judging by the title of this video, you are new to trading and you want to know the best tools to use, and here I am to show you exactly what they are. Now, with trading, it's a little complicated. There are many tools out there. You don't really know which ones are the best ones. You don't really know which ones are the right ones to use. There are many, many, many to go from. But I'll break it down into three simple steps. Three simple ones. That's all you need. You just need three tools. One, your charts. Two, your brokerage. And three, your news. Charts, simple. It's literally the one I'm using right now. TradingView. This is TradingView. All right, that's what it is. For example, right now I'm looking at Hyperliquid. If I zoom out, right, it'll show me the chart of Hyperliquid. TradingView is the most essential tool for every single trader. Now, do you need TradingView? No, not necessarily, but everybody who starts out recommend TradingView. It's better than prop firms, in my opinion, when it comes to charting, because you have so many tools available. Right here, trend line, right? Extended trend line, okay? Horizontal line, horizontal ray. Like, we have so many of these amazing tools at our disposal. The Fibonacci retracement tool is one of my favorites to use when trading. We can draw all over the screen, right? Traders who just get into this will look at all these tools. You really think that this looks like a fighter jet? Like, when I first opened up TradingView, I did not know what to do. I did not know what to do whatsoever. It felt like I was sitting inside of a jet engine plane. Like, I felt like I was at NASA trying to take off a spaceship. But it's super simple. I mean, up here you have your time frames. 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. You have so many more that you can choose from. And when you upgrade to TradingView Premium, then you can get even more available at your disposal. You know, some people might look at the charts and be like, Javesh, how'd you get candles on your chart? I can change from candles to bars to hollow candles to the line. Some of y'all are really familiar with the line. Most charts only have line. They really don't even have candles. So that's how I got the candles. TradingView is essential. It is my #1 platform. And over here, you can type out all of the stuff that you want to trade, stocks you want to invest in. Over here, when you pull this up, it'll show you analysis on the company, their performances, their key stats, their technicals, and even the community talks about it. So say you're having trouble and you don't know what to do, you can always come back to here and look at the community and be like, all right, well, this is what the community thinks, and then you can judge off that. It is such an inclusive place. Everybody is so user friendly when you don't get overstimulated, you don't get overwhelmed by what you're looking at. Charts, TradingView, 100%. Now, this is where it'll get a little funny. Brokerage. What do you use to trade? There's many things to do. Now, futures. Oh, freaking futures. All right, futures trading. Right. There's many that you could use. Futures trading is mainly used in prop firms just because on other platforms like big brokerages, it is really expensive to get into futures trading. So prop firms, for example, futures prop firms, it can be Top Step, it can be Ninja Trader, it can be Lucid, it can be Tradeify, and it can be what's another good one? I put up. We'll just do those ones for now. So look, this is Top Step, the best futures platform trader, right? Yada yada yada. So I'll get into fundeds more in the future. This video is just going to be about tools that you use to gain capital, because not everybody has access to 50K, 100K, 150K. Nobody really has access to that. But if you look, Top Step is a prop firm, and what a prop firm does, it allows small capital individuals to have those wide amounts of platforms to choose from and eventually be able to trade with the company's money. This is trade of fate. This is really good for futures and forex. This is really futures and forex like based. So for this one, I would recommend anybody who has a live account. I would recommend opening a brokerage with Trade of Eight. They have the lowest cost when it comes to placing trades so far, and they are the most reliable in that realm. That's Top Step. This is Tradeify. Tradeify is also a really good one that you can use. Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader is a really good one that you can use. Buy funded futures, also a good one. Lucid Trading. I would say the big three are Top Step, Lucid, and Tradeify. Those are the big tree. Those are the big three when it comes to getting prop firms. Just so you guys need an extra definition of a prop firm, give it to y'all. Prop firms. It is a company that lends low capital traders money after they pass the evaluation stage to receive payouts. That's where receive from, right? To receive payouts. That's what a prop firm is. The company gives low capital individuals money so they can eventually get it to big capital individuals. You can buy multiples, you can scale really high, and all they do is they take a percentage of your winnings, and then you can deduct however much money, and it allows you to deduct that month for your trade. News. Now, why do I mention news as one of the tools that people need to know when trading? It's because there's a lot of Trump candle trades. There's a lot of news tweets that come out. There's a lot of reason why people aren't able to place trades because of the economic imbalance in the world. The one I recommend for this, Forex Factory. Forex Factory and Forex Factory X, I guess, Twitter, and short, and regular news. I'll use Fox as an example. All right, why is news important? News will basically do this. All right, good trading day, good trading day, good trading. Trump tweet bomb. Could you expect a Trump tweet? No. Or could you do this? Good trading day. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that day's done. All right, we're gonna go into a new day now. Wait, hold on. War? Oh no. Boom. Right? So what can you almost think? Oh wait, if there's gonna be war in the next 2 days, why don't I just play to the downside? Why don't I have a downside bias, knowing that there's war, and war is gonna affect the economy, and it's gonna affect the market? Basically like that. Oh, trading, prices coming down, Ended the trading day right there. Wait, gas is going down. Oh my god, the price of gas is going down. More people have buying power to buy other stuff. That's why news is important. News helps us understand when are good times to trade, when are not good times to trade, and how we can stay a little bit ahead of the markets and have a little bit of knowledge on the economic imbalance in the world and society and how we can use that in our favor. I like to use Forex Factory. This is Forex Factory. As you can see here, currency, JPY, Euro, USD. We'll mainly be focusing on USD when it comes to trading. So since this is not a red folder, we don't have to be that worried about it. We're only mainly worried about folders that are red. Those are folders with high volatility, high impact towards the economy, and high impacts towards the charts. So for example, it could be FOMC interest rates, red folder. You could almost think, all right, well, if that folder was to come out at 12 p.m. New York time, then you would sit on the charts, you would wait till 12 p.m. New York time, and be like, all right, this is when this news is going to get released. This is when we're going to see A big spike in volatility. Or some stuff like this, where it's like Trump, Iran are asking for compensation for damage, right? When you have war folders like that, it lets you stay a little bit more ahead of what to expect the next couple of weeks. Even allows you to expect what's coming in the day. For example, if Trump was to have a meeting one day in office and it says on here, okay, USD, red folder, boom, 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 President Trump speaking, then what do? You go to Fox News, you pull up the live stream, and then you're watching the live stream and you're looking at the charts, you're like, all right, oh no, he said something bad, da 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 da. Boom, I'm entering shorts, bam, full take profit, we made hella bands. Basically like that. These are the most simple tools. Literally, it's that simple. You don't really have to overcomplicate it. You only need three things: your charts, your brokerage, and your news. Getting more into brokerages, if you're looking to trade mainly futures, the step-by-step process I would recommend for you is this. One, paper trade. Two, buy funded. Three, scale funded. Funded because you're gonna buy multiple. You're gonna buy one and then go to two, and then two to three, then three to five, then 5 to 10, 15, 20, etc., etc., etc. And four, finally, open a live. That's your brokerage step-by-step plan. Now, for specifically forex and futures trading, I recommend Tradeovate. This is what they specialize in. For any other types of trading, I recommend Webull. One, Webull is very, very friendly when it comes to their layout and their patterns on how it works. This is their screen. This is, I'm not logged in or anything. This is just plain screen, right? You have your watch list where it shows you stocks that you like. You have your options traders where you can place your trades. You can look at the gamma, the delta, everything you need to do when placing an options trade, right? We'll get into a whole video on what options trading is because that's what I specialize in. Look, this is where you buy your contracts. This is where you trade your account. Go back. You have stocks, you have cryptos, you have OTC, over the counter. Those are special ones that you can buy into to hold long term that are not sold available on most platforms. I would always recommend Webull for any person getting into the markets as a beginner. It's very beginner friendly. That's all you need, guys. Feel free to take a screenshot of this, put this down in your notes. I know it's very overwhelming for all the new traders coming in there that don't know what to download, that don't know what accounts to open, don't know where to start. All you need is TradingView to look at your charts. You need your brokerage so you can have some money, and then you need your news channel so you can stay ahead of the economic markets. Peace and love always, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you guys learned something.